Hello, hello. I'm Yudeysis Cores, your host here at the 3rd Detours International Film Festival right here in Orlando, Florida. Today we are celebrating independent filmmakers, storytellers that bring big ideas, raw emotion, and a whole lot of heart to create something that we all can connect with. Now, I am especially excited because these films explore everything from grief, love, companion, comedy, and even a little bit of chaos. Now, today we are chatting with these filmmakers to discuss their creative process, their journey, and what it truly takes to create a film. So, if you're here to learn, be inspired, and most importantly, support the independent arts, don't go because we are just getting started. And now we have the director and the writer, Adrian Tristan. Now, Adrian, I am really curious. This film starts with May 28th, 2025. As the last day of school in this film. This is the last day of school ever. Is there any significance, any intentionality to that date?
That was actually the last day of school last year when we filmed it. We filmed it in a school, and just working around the school schedule and the kids that are actually in it were my students, my real students, and they had never really acted before.
Wow.
And so, yeah, everything was sort of just in the realm of this is the actual last day of school. These are my actual students in this school. So
wow.
I was like, why not? Let's just use the last day of school.
Let's just do the actual date of the last day of school. Tell us a little bit about what this film is about.
Yeah, so the film is about what would happen if, 4 kids that really don't have a home are forced to experience the end of the world while they're at school. Like if the world ends, typically wants to be with people that you love. What happens when you got nobody? Like what do you do in that respect? What happens to the outcast? And so I really wanted to tell that story of how important human connection is, even at the last sunshine or at the last wind blow, like the human connection that we have and what draws us together. And that's what really matters at the end of the day. It's not all the other stuff we go through, it's what we mean to one another.
Yes.
So I just want to tell that story.
That's beautiful. No, and I definitely agree. It's those little things, it's those little moments. And it's that human connection that we definitely 100%. Don't want to lose. Now, is this your first film that you've done?
This is my first film that I've done.
Yes, okay, first film.
I'm ready to get home and start typing tonight. Like,
yes,
I'm type
let's go. And good for you that you submitted it. It was your first film, and it was the first film. You did it, and you went straight into submitting it into your film festival.
Yes, ma'am.
So congratulations to you. It was filmed in a high school or in a middle school?
It was filmed in our middle school.
It was filmed in our middle school. Okay, so can we talk about that? Because I don't feel like I see a lot of representation of middle school in films, right? We see a lot of elementary, we see a lot of high school, we see a lot of college, but then for some reason, like middle school, just like it gets overlooked.
Yeah, junior high is overlooked.
Right.
It was one of those things, and maybe that's the stars aligning in a way of saying that, hey, this will stick out because it's not talked about.
Yeah.
I will say that was sort of a challenge with writing it because
tell us about that.
It was my mind, from what I see, automatically goes to older kids or because that's what we experience. We experience on TV the 16 and 17-year-olds and the 18-year-olds in high school, the 90210s and the All-Americans, and we get that story, but we really don't get that in between part where they're going from innocent kid to jaded teenager, where there is this loneliness and this quiet pain that they sort of internalize.
And this also almost like finding yourself as well, right? Like the transition from elementary to middle school is so big.
Finding yourself, and this movie is about them finding each other. And you see that. You see the kids that were in this film I taught when they were in 6th grade, 7th grade, and when we filmed it, they were in 8th grade.
Wow.
So I got to witness their growth from being these innocent, almost
incoming
elementary
5th graders,
school to now, 7th grade to the internal struggle to 8th grade to the okay, I'm becoming who I'm going to be.
Right.
I thought that was just a magnificent journey, and I'm glad that we got a chance to actually put that on film.
Was there something else that kind of inspired this film?
I think that what is missed a lot of times is, as adults and as teachers in general, we sort of kind of overlook the loneliness and sort of the pain that certain students go through. We kind of get into this sort of mentality of, you know, you're young and I'm old, and you know,
your problems are not as big as mine, and you don't have real problems.
Exactly.
Yep,
And
yep.
it was like,
I was an educator myself.
oh, okay.
I was
Alright,
in the
so you know
classroom.
what's up.
I know. So I completely, I
Yeah.
get it and I feel it.
And it's very easy to kind of push them to the side. And being a teacher for 14 years, seeing the type of things that I've seen and hearing the stories that I've heard, like I couldn't, with an honest heart, stand up and treat these kids like they haven't gone through anything. Like, some of these kids have been through more than I've been through
Yep.
in my years on earth. And so it was like honoring that, honoring their lives, honoring their input, because even as kids, even though they're learning and growing, you know, they still contribute to our society, and they are what hopefully will be us, you know, that they will be the caretakers of the world once we're gone. So,
Now, was there anything in this film, like a small moment, right, that really, you feel like it really carries a lot of emotional weight? Or maybe your favorite moment? Or
my favorite moment was Brayton's monologue at the end. He was such a killer actor for somebody who had never acted before.
Yeah, I know.
All of them. Karina was amazing. Like, they were just amazing to work with. But Brayton's last monologue and the way he delivered it was, you know, he was saying that it was funny because it was the end of the world. Everyone wanted to be with family and they had none, and somehow they became a family. Somehow in that tragedy they were able to find love, and I think that that's what really, like, it brought the story full circle and connected that emotional tie to, like, man, this is what really matters. It's our family. It's our human connection.
It's a human connection. Yeah. It's the tribe. It's the community that you built around you.
Exactly. We got one rock that we know of. Like, we got one rock that we're on that we know of. Like, let's make it right here.
Right. So. No, I thought it was beautiful, and I think he did such a great job, like you said, kind of wrapping up the film together and really telling that message of that film. Yeah. For those of you that are watching Adrian Tristan and want to go ahead and continue following his projects, Adrian, is there any way that we can stay up to date with your upcoming projects that will come after this?
Absolutely. You can follow me, Adrian Tristan, on Instagram. I also have an Adrian Tristan page on Facebook, and then my production company is Technical Productions. We are on Instagram. You guys can follow us there. And working on the YouTube page. I mean, it's
little by little,
a lot right now,
right?
You know,
little by little.
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure I'm visible. Anybody who wants to connect, I'm gonna be visible.
Wow. Yeah. Well, honestly, it's been an honor, a privilege. It's been great speaking with you as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.